Okay.
All right.
De Palma and Bonfire of the Vanities.
Okay, now, the thing is, it's really funny.
I'm not suggesting these people have lost their talent.
No,
but
no, I know you're not.
I'm looking for an example of the kind of thing that might fit.
Okay. The thing is, in the case of Bonfire of the Vanities, is the fact that, actually, I would go back to Pauline Kael, because she actually said like something perfect with Bonfire of the Vanities in particular. She says, the thing that's so crazy about Bonfire of the Vanities is De Palma had made Bonfire of the Vanities better than anybody ever could back in 1969 when he did the movie Hi Mom with Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
All right, this little like hippie kind of movie he did that hit on even better than Thomas Wolfe's book. Exactly what he was talking about in that movie. So he didn't need to remake it. He didn't need to make it anymore.
Yeah.
Now, but the thing is also, again, going back to something Pauline Kael said about other filmmakers, is Bonfire of the Vanities is a mess. But it's the kind of mess that only a great filmmaker makes. Hacks never go that far wrong. It's like a very talented guy who's just got the wrong idea.
It has to be a genius who lost it.
Yeah,
or who went too far because he so believed in himself and he had the confidence.
Yeah, it's more like, it's just like he had a bunch of bad ideas and had the talent of his and the truth of conviction of his bad ideas in that movie. All right, and I don't think he's lost it. I think he felt it hard.
I know he did, because he told me.
Yeah, I think he took it really hard, and he's been playing scrambling ever since. Right. All right, but
scrambling to find his footing again, which
scrambling to find his footing again, because
which is it confidence?
No, I don't know if it's confidence. I think it's more like the fact that I reached out with he reached out with Casualties of War, and even though the film wasn't a success, got the best reviews of his entire career. Right. All right, so it's like, so he'd reached out before, but then so he reached out even more with Bonfire, and it didn't work. And I think you see, when you look at the films he's been doing since, in the case of Raising Cain.
Right.
All right, he goes, okay, I'm going to go back and do what I do. All right, my thrillers. All right, and that'll be a cool ground. All right, and the thing that's really fascinating about Raising Cain is you see a guy, and I told this to him, and he agreed with me. I don't know. I thought Raising Cain was a blast. I had a total blast out of watching it. But part of the fun about the movie, which I don't know if the studio liked it that much, was the fact that it's almost the whole thing works to annoy the viewer, because it's like you've got a man who look, I created more or less in these last 20 years this type of film. All right, and I do it better than anybody, but you know what? I'm bored with doing it now. All right, so the only way I can make it interesting for me is to completely dissect it and not pay you off. Yeah. So it became like this, really almost kind of like filmic experiment on how not to satisfy the audience. All right, which was very interesting to me. Okay, I got a big kick out of it.